Hi, well, this is another video trying to keep you up to date with my efforts at financial freedom, financial independence, call it what you will. I'm not going to be doing many more regular Thursday at home ones because I won't be working from home every Thursday. More sporadic. That's the agreement with work, but it is what it is. I just found myself really kind of busy this morning, which is kind of good. You've got to be busy, otherwise you're not really needed. But also, I got really frustrated with all these things that got thrown at me out of nowhere. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of the time, some of my mindset is I need that easy path. We all have those moments of, I just want to chill this moment in time. But I also realise for those moments of greatness, you need a bit of burn. Feel the burn if you're an athlete. Feel a bit of stress and tension. We all need a bit of stress and tension in our lives. Otherwise, we're just kind of wasting away a little. And I'm saying all of this just before I go on to my biannual, twice a year, detox, where I cut out certain foods. I try to add certain positive living elements, and things are slightly more uncomfortable, if you will, compared to most of the rest of the year. But once you've had a day or two of not eating certain rubbish and not doing certain things, it actually feels better. I feel better. And so I'm kind of excited about the fact that I'm going to be starting another detox, cutting out meat, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, etc., etc. Eat more fresh stuff or fruit and veg. Eat less in the way of the processed foods. And all of this is, again, part and parcel of trying to reset my life. Because I call it a detox, but it's really more of a reset. Because I know what I'm like. I know that instinctively I like sweet things. I've been told I like sweet things by the doctor. And so I know that doing this, having this element of discipline is important, both in terms of this general health dynamic, but also it tells me that I can be disciplined when I need to be. And hopefully I will come out of this reset detox more aligned with myself. And I know that's kind of a bit fluffy in many ways for many people, but it's the idea of being more intentional. It's the idea of not just sleepwalking through life and just letting things happen. It's the idea of taking control, taking ownership, and just moving forward aligned with how I am as a person. So, that's really what this is about. This is what I'm getting into. Hopefully get more sleep because I can feel the bags under my eyes. Just generally be a bit more on top of things. And on top of my finances as well. I think my finances actually, I'll take a step back. The finances bit is improving. What isn't is my connection with why. Why do I want to save money? Why do I want to invest money? And we all know we're investing for some future version of ourselves and our future life. But specifically, do I need to invest any more money, or is the money I have invested now going to be enough? I know it's not going to be enough, to be honest, but there still has to be some alignment with your actions, from aligning your actions with your purpose or your intentions. And I'm just looking at a clock now because I've got a meeting in 10 minutes. It just sprung upon me. So I've got to take more ownership, take more, again, I keep saying intentionality. What does that actually mean? It just means just doing stuff. Say that I'm going to do stuff and do it. And I think my reset detox will allow me to do that. The last few weeks I've talked a lot about stuff, my side hustles and so on. But what have I actually done to progress it? And I think in terms of progressing this channel, I also need to progress other elements in life. Otherwise, it becomes just me talking about theories rather than living my truth. And I think it's very important to be a representation of the world you want to be part of, to represent a value system, represent a vision of the world. And that's really what I plan to do during this detox reset. I keep saying detox reset because it's kind of like slash resets. So yeah, this is where I am. Again, very busy today, but I thought I've committed to doing these videos, and particularly as this is going to be one of my last ones, that's a regular one from home, I thought I might as well do it. But I've got to get on top of a lot of things today. Different people have just thrown stuff at me, and that's okay, because we need to feel the burn to know that you're progressing. I'm progressing. That's what the detox will do for me. It'll make me burn, feel the tension. I keep using the word burn because I like certain the athlete's metaphor. Athletes feel they know in order to progress they need to feel a bit of pain. They also have a vision. They visualize things. They measure themselves to see whether they're improving. They have some form of coach to provide some accountability. They have structure to their training, and they have some discipline in terms of what they do around them in order to maximize their potential. Hence why athletes are a good metaphor for what we should all be thinking about. Hence why I keep referring to burn. Anyway, I have just talked about life off the cuff. It's a few minutes before my next call. Like and subscribe. Again, I will share different elements of my detox. You should give it a go. At the very least, try these videos. Do your own videos. Save your own. Film yourself and save it. It doesn't have to be public. You can put it in a private setting for YouTube, and just return to it once in a while to see how you progress, how your life progresses. I've been doing these videos for over a year and a half, and definitely have seen progress in terms of how I present in front of the camera. I'm sure I could speak more slowly. I'm sure I can get rid of some of my quirks. I'm sure I could manage down my hands because they move a lot, but that's okay. I'm fully aware of it, and I see that as part and parcel of what I'm about. So anyway, like and subscribe. Follow my journey to financial freedom, financial independence, financial security as a Gen X individual, and I will continue to try and share some insights, whether it's about finance, which is my day job, career coaching, which is something I've also trained and worked in, and other beautiful things. That's it for now. Bye for now.